Minister. Mr. Advocate with Government Justice B.S. Tehatia, retired Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. Mr. Krishnan Chandra, Advocate with Government Justice Aggarwala, retired Chief Justice of Odisha High Court. Mr. Manish Kaushik, former President, Law Faculty Students Union, Delhi University, Government. Mr. Daniel D. Mr. J. Malik, former President, Law Faculty Students Union, Delhi University, Government, the Honorable Chief Minister. Mr. Adish Advocate, High Court with Government, Honorable Election Commissioner of India, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Ajay Gupta, Advocate for Delhi Government in Delhi High Court, with Government, the Honorable Chief Minister. Mr. S.P.C. Thakur, with Government, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Ravinder Jain, Editor, with Government, Honorable Chief Minister. Mr. V.J. Gupta, Advocate, with Government, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Neeraj Srivastava, Advocate Supreme Court, with Government, Mr. Daniel D. Mr. Gajendra Giri, Advocate, Delhi High Court, with Government, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Jay Mangalwadi, Advocate Supreme Court, with Government, Mr. Justice B.S. Tehatia, retired Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. Mr. Lakshmikant Giri, Advocate Supreme Court, with Government, Justice H.L. Aggarwala, retired Chief Justice of Odisha High Court. Dr. D.K. Jha, with Government, Honorable Chief Minister. Mr. J.D. Tiwari, Advocate, with Government, Mr. D.V. Krishnamurthy. Mr. Dinkar, Advocate, Supreme Court, with Government, Justice D.S. Tehatia. Mr. S.K. Gupta, Advertising Consultant, the Government, Honorable Chief Minister. Advocate, with Government, Mr. Krishnamurthy. I will request Mr. Rishi Ketia to please. Mr. Rishi Ketia to take his seat on the desk. Honorable Mr. Krishnamurthy Sahib, Mr.Geong Apang, Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Justice B.S. Tehatia, retired Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court, Justice H.L. Aggarwala, retired Chief Justice of Odisha High Court, dear friends, I am very happy that we are at this get together which has been arranged to mark the first visit of Arunachal Chief Minister as Arunachal Congress Chief Minister. As we know that Mr.Geong Apang is the second Chief Minister, first Mr. Jyoti Basu, and Mr.Geong Apang is second Chief Minister who has this long inning as Chief Minister. So the friends of Northeast, friends who believe that self-respect has to be honored, decided that we should receive him when he come back to Delhi, and that's why we all have gathered here. We all know about it. Since 1975 till date, he is Chief Minister of the state since 1980, and recently you have seen, you have heard, you have observed that there was total change of politics in that state. And this is the time when we have to think what is going on in our present system, in our political, in our social, in our economic system of this country. And we have to think what is to be done in respect of interstate relations, center-state relations, how our democracy, how our economy, how our respect has to be enhanced and strengthened. So today we are meeting to chart out this, to recognize the presence of the Arunachal Chief Minister in Delhi. Now I will request Mr. D.V. Krishnamurthy, Election Commissioner of India, to say a few words. I am very sorry that our program was delayed and he had very urgent meetings, and with our persuasion he has agreed to speak to all of us. And so much thankful. Now I will request Mr. D.V. Krishnamurthy to say a few words.
Honorable Chief Minister Mr.Geong Apang, Justice Tewatia, Justice Aggarwala, Mr. Adish Aggarwala, and distinguished friends. I am very happy to be present this evening on the occasion of the reception to the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh. When we talk of Union of States, India is always compared to that of a garden. The garland joins a lot of flowers. So India as a union is the garland of states. We got 25 states, 7 union territories including Delhi, National Capital Territory of Delhi, and it is one of the garlands which adorn the country. Now it's a matter of pleasure that the country has accepted democracy as a way of life. Having accepted democracy as a method of development, we have, in the past nearly 50 years, the 50th celebration is coming next year, India has proved that the Indian people, irrespective of the diversity in religion, in caste, in culture, we are able to live as one nation. That we have proved beyond all reasonable doubt. So the country spread out from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, is a land of which we are proud of. I remember when I was in Oxford, somebody said, there was an intellectuals conference, somebody asked me, how do you say that the concept of Bharat, India, is there before British came to India? You have so many states, there were 660 princely states in our country before India became independent. How do you say Bharat or India as a concept has been there? It's British who brought this concept. So I answered, I said, look, when Julius Caesar invaded Britain and sent a message, Veni Vidi Vici, in 43 BC, British did not know the geography of the world. At that time, in India, we had a Purana called Vishnu Purana. What is that? It's one of the Puranas which is famous in our country, written much earlier than the invasion of Julius Caesar. So I said, Vishnu Purana said, Uttaram yat samudrasya, himadrasya eva dakshinam, Vasham tad Bharatam nama, Bharati yata samudrasya. The meaning of which is Uttaram yat samudrasya, the land that is to the north of the oceans. Himadrasya eva dakshinam, the land to the south of Himalayas. Vasham tad Bharatam nama, that is Bharat. Bharati yata samudrasya. Those that are born in the land between Himalayas and the oceans, they are all Bharatis. Bharatavarsha Bharatakande Deo Uttar Dipani. Bharatavarsha concept is there. Jammu Dvipe Bharatavarsha Bharatakande. So in this country of ours, where we have rich mountains, rich rivers, which united people in India. Gange Yamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati, Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalasmin Sangam. So the land which is rich in our culture, rich in our approach to life, rich in our Puranas, rich in our Vedas, rich in civilization. That land we have inherited, we have had the land as a legacy. So in that land we are living. We were chosen in 1947 to have democracy, to have states with enough autonomy and sovereignty in a federal system, and it's very gratifying to note that even very small states which have been carved out, they have proved that they believe in their manpower, they believe in their efficiency, they believe in their devotion to the state and to the development of the country. They are one of the few states in our country on the border which has done extremely well all these years is Arunachal Pradesh under the leadership of Mr.Geong. The Northwest Frontier Province, as it was known as, has got Myanmar on one side, China on the other side, as bordering countries. I had been returned under earlier, and recently I had been just before the Lok Sabha elections. It is amazing that people there have up-to-date knowledge of what is happening in the rest of the country and the world. They are determined to develop their educational systems. They are determined to develop their cottage industries. They are determined to be part of the national life shared with the rest of India. Their future, of themselves and the coming generations. I enjoyed the hospitality of Arunachal government, and thanks to Mr.Geong Apang, he was not present there, but he instructed all his ministers to look after me before the Lok Sabha election.